What's up, everybody? This is Marquise Dupree with the Doc Sports, the Say Win Doc Sports podcast. Sorry, I just been tripping lately. With my homeboy Joe and producer
What's going on,
extraordinaire, and want to make everything happen behind the scene. Coming live to you guys from the Post downtown, one of our favorite spots that we like to shoot at.
Yeah.
So Joey, what we got popping in tonight, man?
Man, I'm looking at, I was looking at I know a lot of people might not care about this,
What's that?
but I'm a WNBA fan.
Okay, I rock with WNBA a little bit.
And I've been watching WNBA since '97 when it came out. I'm talking about old school. I'm talking about Cynthia Cooper and them chicks back then, dog.
Michelle Snow.
Yeah, man.
Picola.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Sue Bird and them, dog.
Yeah.
So
Oh man.
I'm like, I don't like the fact that they doing this whole thing. You know, they screwing themselves over.
What would they? Are you talking about with they trying to protest when they went to?
No, I mean with this
earlier?
collective bargaining agreement that they just turned down, man. This thing with Unrivaled. And I ain't gonna lie, I don't know that much about it, y'all. I'm still trying to understand it because it just happened the other day.
I just found out about it before we came on, so I'm far behind on it. We will get caught up on it, but
So this is basically what happened. The WNBA, you know, they've been losing money every year that they've been going. So the owners, basically, they had a CBA going around. The owners, the average salary is somewhere around $100,000 for WNBA players, from what I see. The league, you know, when the collective bargaining agreement came up and said, hey man, we're gonna boost y'all salary up to about $500,000. They turned that down.
$500,000 get you close to $1 million.
$500,000 to play basketball. Look, it ain't NBA money. But hey man, I take $500,000 to play basketball, I take $100,000 to play basketball. For real.
Yeah.
I mean, for real. Cause it ain't too many people in this country that make $100,000.
I always thought one of the things that was hurting the WNBA, they was playing in too large of arenas. They was trying to pack out the same arenas that NBA pack out. I'm like, it's not your forte. You might need to go to a smaller college arena. I already get a good consistent 10,000. 5,000.
Yeah.
Than trying to put 20,000, 30,000 people in there a game.
Well, they didn't have the fan base to fit them in there.
No.
They was spending money like that. You know what I'm saying?
And you got to operate that whole arena.
Yeah.
No matter how many people you have in it.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of overhead.
It's crazy because it's like.
So you tell me they wouldn't take $500,000? What happened?
So this Unrivaled league that came out last year, basically was pulling some of their people. Caitlin Clark went over there. A couple of other folks went over there. I think, I'm not sure who the owners are, or how they getting it going. But the first game that came on this year from Unrivaled, they lost 65% of their audience from last year's season. So now these girls that thought they had leverage with having a new league, and they thought that they was going, you know, they thought they had leverage against the WNBA to go over here and say, hey, we're going to go over here and start this thing. Now that's tanking, and nobody's watching it.
So they try to be head-on competitors with the WNBA. Oh, no, you can't do that.
Yeah.
You got to do that on the off-season. Instead of going overseas, maybe you could have went and played that league.
I don't know what they was thinking. They thought they was finna be a competition.
Kind of like the leave golf. You know, like the golf thing, you know, they try to take over the PGA.
Yeah.
And the PGA was like, you know what, we better get with these jokers because they're about to get our money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
Sort of like that, basically. So now these girls are coming back. Now they coming back to the WNBA saying, hey, we want to get our contract.
I know they don't want that $500,000.
But they ain't gonna get it though.
I wouldn't give it to them.
I don't think they're gonna.
Y'all got to show y'all loyalty to me for $1 million. You would take this $100,000, play for $1 million a year, then we'll come back next year and probably take a look at it.
That's what I'm thinking. But they've hurt themselves and they shot themselves in the foot.
Right.
I don't get it. I know that they want to make the big money like the big boys do, but you got to have the audience.
You got to have the audience. You got to have the merch. You know, you can make up all kind of excuses that you want, but keep in mind, wasn't the first. The WNBA wasn't the first women basketball league.
No.
They tried this before.
No.
And what always get them is the fans just lose connection with it. But what I think one of the things that hurt them is the larger, like the Lakers, didn't really, you know how like you in high school, right?
Yeah.
And you got the varsity and the women varsity, yeah.
Yeah.
And then the women would play before the men, the doubleheader games.
Yeah.
I thought it should have been more branded like that as it was the women Lakers,
Yeah.
the women Celtics.
Yeah.
And I think once you do that, you have a little bit something coming in.
That's not a bad idea. I never even thought about that
And
before.
then you play, maybe like you can't play them like on the same night, but let's say women's basketball games are played on Thursdays. Men's are Fridays. Women games are played on, you know, maybe Saturdays and Sunday. Rotate it.
Yeah.
So you can get it. Sometimes you can get a doubleheader. I can get a women game at 4:30, and then I can get a man's game at 7 o'clock. I get a doubleheader. And I think because they didn't do that, because the owners probably didn't know how that would look, or maybe you had the WNBA owners wanted their own thing.
Yeah. I think that's what it was.
They suffering.
Yeah.
You gotta piggyback off the men league. I hate to say that, and ladies, don't beat me up.
But you already piggyback off to the male league. You're
got
getting
the color,
subsidized
yeah.
by them anyway.
Yeah.
You know, it's not helping you to scream and holler at the men that they need to do more when they're already subsidizing you, and you want to get a bigger contract, but you can't draw a crowd.
Right.
Now, like I say, I've been watching it for years, but I know everybody ain't like me.
I would love to go to Atlanta Hawks game,
I would too.
and I can see the women Hawks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, man.
I do it.
I go. I go at 4 o'clock, see the women Hawks, stay for the men. Oh, have an awesome night.
Awesome time.
Awesome night. And but, you know,
I think what they was trying to do is I think they want to separate themselves as far as the men as they possibly can.
all
while
because
still getting,
I think the
you know,
reason they do
everything
that is a money thing.
Yeah.
I think if they start associating themselves closer with the men, they'll feel like they are a bigger brand, and they probably will have a better argument or say, hey, you need to play us because now we can't tell where this money is coming from. It can become real murky, and I think that's why they kept it so separate.
yeah.
And that's probably what's hurting them. And that's why they ran chasing money. Remember the women's soccer team?
Yeah.
They was better than the men. Let's be honest. They drew bigger crowds than the men. Let's be honest. But they were still at one time making less than the men.
Yeah.
And so all of them said, you know what? We the shit.
Well, I don't know if they was better than the men.
As far as
got
winning.
beat by a high school team, dog.
As far as winning.
Oh well, yeah.
As far as winning.
Yeah,
We're talking about,
yeah.
as far as winning goes.
Yeah.
They was better than the men.
Yeah.
Men's
yeah.
soccer, they suck, man.
Well,
Don't stop,
because real
bruh.
men in America play football and not soccer.
That's
I'm
what you
just
talking about
joking.
rugby?
I'm just
Oh,
joking.
no.
It's a joke.
You talking about rugby, soccer, or football? And you got to show. You talking about rugby, soccer, or football? Now, he ain't joking. He telling me. I tell the truth. He ain't joking. Y'all sorry. Nah. Sorry, jokers. But